Well, good morning, you beautiful fucks. How's everyone doing? I'm working the graveyard shift. I guess what time I've been up at? Fucking 2 o'clock. Went back to bed. I had to get up for a bodily function, right? I've talked to you guys about this before, but couldn't get back to sleep. Yeah, had a bit of I don't know, heartburn, if you will, but it wasn't even that. I went to bed at fucking 8 o'clock last night, guys. Oh, somebody's working the graveyard shift, or you're off getting ready to go to work. Anyways, I've been up since fucking 2, went back to bed, tried to go back to sleep, couldn't. I'm just bing. And guess what, guys? I probably need a nap later. But I went to bed at 8, so, like, what do? I had a fucking 6 hours sleep, got up, I can't go back to sleep, but the cold feels better. The cold is feeling a bit better, guys. I didn't blow as much shit out my nose. I'm feeling a little bit more like I can breathe better, okay? So, anyways, I just want to recognize everyone that's fucking working right now, or you're getting ready to go to work. Uncle Buck gave me his fucking hat. He said how good I looked in it. And he said, you can keep that. I put it on backwards. The Uncle Buck hat. I put the bandana on because he's such an intelligent man. Oh, there was 2 people on just now. Uncle Buck is such an intelligent man that his hat's a little big for me. He's got a lot of brains, you know. So with the bandana under it, it fits better. Should I keep it on this way or backwards? What do you guys think? Oh, Roz, a follower likes something. Is it this reel you like? I can't tell. Roz, should I keep the hat like this or backwards? Anyways. Oh, 2 people are on. I've been up for a long fucking time, it feels. It's going to be a long day. And you know what? That's why I got to do what I do. Because the days are so long that I have to exercise my brain so I don't get stupid. Sitting at home doing nothing all fucking day. Backwards, Roz? Alright. Oh, it did look pretty cool backwards, eh? Yeah, and with the bandana, it just fits. But I liked it yesterday with the bandana, or like scarf. I need another bandana. However, I need fucking clothes. I was going to wear my long sleeve shirt. Maybe I should go put it on. And you can see the fucking holes in it, okay? 1 sec. I got three fucking followers on right now. Everyone's working the graveyard shift. I want to talk about a couple of things. And I want to watch, well, you know me, I always want to talk about a couple of things. But I want to listen to this school board video I shared the other day of the mom that pulled her child out. Because we need to talk about it. Because the kid was getting coaching on what to say to go home to mom and dad. Mom anyways. Anyways, we'll get into that. Should I go get that shirt with the holes in it? I'm going to fucking show you guys. Okay, 1 sec, Roz. Like, I need fucking clothes. This is disgusting, guys. I didn't want to wear my long sleeve shirt in the event that you guys saw the fucking holes in my arms. Guys. Like, I took this shirt off and it fucking ripped more. Like, you guys saw my socks the other week. Like, and then all these fucking newbies coming into Canada getting whatever the fuck they want, right? And fucking all this, look at the fucking holes in my fucking shirt, guys. I don't know how I got on about this shirt, but I don't know. Oh, that I need another bandana, but I got a fucking hole in my shirt. Fuck. I'm going to get into the gummies, and you're going to be like, oh, well, won't that, like, put you to sleep? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. My tolerance is fucking high, and it settles my guts. So my guts are kind of a little weird, but not bad. Now, you pussies, if you're going to fucking have marijuana, you talk to your drug dealer first, okay? You talk to them at the dispensary, okay? So you need 2 milligrams or you're gonna get right fucked if you have any more, okay? You won't die, but you won't have a good fucking time, okay? So you start off at 2 milligrams. I got my hands on a 5,000 milligram pack, guys, okay? So usually I get, they're 500 milligrams a square. So what was it? It was like 2,000 or something? Oh, now I'm getting hot with this shirt on. Fuck. Good thing I got fucking air condition. So my last pack, what was it? It was half this, okay? So it was like 2,500. And I ate half. I ate 250. Well, now this is, what the fuck was this? Like 1,200 milligrams. Guys, this piece is 1,200 milligrams. So I'm even building my tolerance up a little bit more because now I have to quarter it. So before, this was a 250 milligram, okay? You only want 2 milligrams, and don't drink when you fucking have marijuana. You'll fucking puke, guys. You have marijuana, you'll wake up fine the next fucking day, I'll tell ya. Anyways, I have to cut this in half because this piece is like fucking 600 or more. What did I say? Anyways, right now my stomach feels fucking weird. Anyways, about 300 milligrams, bitches. Okay? I can't do this because I'm fucking hot. Oh my god, I'm hot. Okay. I can reuse that. I just cut my marijuana, right? So, wish gas was as cheap as my fucking gas. I thought we lost connection. Okay. Let's update the pervert list. Okay? Not on it. So it's really hard to find not. I'm going to start doing who's not on the list. The Epstein list. Okay? Not on it. The Young and the Restless. Y&R. Okay? So, Eric Braeden wasn't on it. That's Victor Newman. Okay? Michelle Stafford. Phyllis. Not on it. Joshua Morrow. Nick Newman, who I met. Not on it. Melody Thomas Scott, Nikki Newman, not on it. Laura Lee Bell, what was it, Bill Bell's daughter, the creator of Young and the Restless, not on it. So, Young and the Restless is a safe place. Joe Frost, Super Nanny, not. She's safe. John Candy, who's dead, not on it. Catherine O'Hara, not on it. I'm going to say Roseanne Barr is not on it because she was only on it once. And Roseanne has had her podcast and has talked about how these fucks eat babies. And she said that her and Urkel were the only ones not at the fucking Epstein Island, okay? She got canceled. Roseanne Barr is pretty safe. And it was Roseanne Barr about 3 years ago when she first started her podcast saying, it'll be the teachers that save the fucking world. Just gotta find that lot of teachers, you know? That community that will shut this shit down. It's perverts like kids, right? The only problem is with the schools, there's probably a whack of perverts in there, right? So, anyways, Doug Ford's been on it once, but in a 40-page document. Chrystia Freeland's been on it 5 times. Justin Trudeau, 30. And Mark Carney, 69, like a big fucking joke, right? How many more kids need to have Mark Carney's fucking dick in their face? Pierre Poilievre is not on the list. It's time to get that Carney out of fucking office. And put somebody not on the Epstein list in the captain's chair. I don't want to talk about Trump no more. I want to talk what's going on in our own back fucking yard. America can deal with their pervert president, okay? How about we deal with our pervert fucking prime minister? 69 times. Under the O, fucking Carney, 69 times. Do you want Carney's dick in your kid's fucking face? Fuck. I was watching the news, and I want better news in Peterborough. I want news like we used to get a fucking hour. And I want the news here, fucking tonight. I'm getting impatient, if that's what you call it. So, I was watching the news, and I've seen this before, but I want you guys to point this out, or look at what I'm pointing out, because I'm gonna play, and we're going to listen to it together, and it's 7 fucking minutes, about a mother and her problems with the Kawartha Pine Ridge District School Board. Anwar Knight, former CTV news guy. I've seen stuff with Peel. He's been Peel region, Toronto maybe. He's been doing a lot of videos on the school systems, okay? This one is Kawartha Pine Ridge District School Board. When I was watching the news, and I've seen it before, and I've said before, teachers are passing kids and they're not getting their work done. I was watching a group of kids out there protesting that they want OSAP to go to school. And it's unfortunate that all these new Canadians, illegal, are getting post-secondary education, right? So, these students, of course they want to fucking get money. I had OSAP. I burnt my fucking diplomas, watch that on YouTube, okay? My high school and college diploma, I burnt that. Fuck, it was either burn it or wipe my ass with it. But watching these kids out there on the streets, good on yous. But when you watch these kids talk, they look like they're about 5 years fucking behind. An 18 or 19-year-old going off to school, and they're talking about going to college, university, and they look like and sound like they're fucking 12 years old. And they all look like they got mental health. They all look depressed. Pay attention. Next time you see kids talking on the fucking news, ask yourself, do they sound like they're the fucking age they should be? Because teachers, parents, you're doing your kids a disservice. Your kids are depressed because they're on fucking social media. They're depressed because you're not paying attention. They're depressed because Canada's fucked. They're depressed because they go to school and listen to little Johnny and Jessica. Pay attention. We're going to listen to this. What is going on in the schools? And I did I did a live. I make my lives into YouTube videos because they expire after 30 days. So, what you see here goes to YouTube. Okay? So, I'm going to pause it. What was I going to say about this? I did a video here a couple weeks ago about what your kid is experiencing in the fucking school. And everything I said is what this fucking mom's about to say. So listen up, especially teachers and especially police. You know what? I gotta do that, OPP fucking with me song, cause they still haven't called me back. OPP, you gonna fuck with me? OPP, you're not calling me. Anyways, let's listen to this. Anwar Knight. Former broadcaster, journalist that's doing his own thing. Uncontrolled violence in grade 1 class. Mom speaks out. I think they coached my child to lie to me. Ooh, Kawartha Pine Ridge District School Board, let's listen.
There's been many sleepless nights, tears.
One sec, and I want to read this because it also says in the description, at this Kawartha Pine Ridge District School Board, numerous staff are currently on leave, raising serious questions about the conditions inside the schools. Exactly what I've been saying. Let's listen to Mom.
And my son lies in bed, crying, shaking, that he's terrified to go to school, that he'll get hurt, his friends will get hurt, a teacher could get hurt.
Okay?
And he's just frozen in fear.
Fuck. Guys, sorry. I almost spilled my coffee because it's fucking plugged in. Okay. Sorry, glitch. Okay, well, let's try that again. Okay, now you can see what Mom looks like, okay? Let's just do this over again, okay? Alright.
Nights, tears. And my son lies in bed, crying, shaking, that he's terrified to go to school, that he'll get hurt, his friends will get hurt, a teacher could get hurt, and he's just frozen in fear. And that's heartbreaking. And you know school's important, but how do you force him to go somewhere when it's causing that much damage to him?
Says this family shares the heartbreak and harm their 6-year-old son has experienced at a school in the Kawartha Pine Ridge District School Board.
Our first real incident where we thought, I think this is more than just an isolated incident. It was the second time he'd come home to talk about being hurt. And this time he had red marks on his neck. And he'd come home with a bag that was now just water, the ice that he had got from the office. So I was a little confused and alarm bells started going.
Ice packs are a hot commodity at the schools. Secretaries generally have a little bar fridge because of the amount of ice packs they hand out at recess. Now that's just kids that, they like to, oh, I got hurt. But ice packs and Band-Aids are a big thing at fucking recess.
There was physical injuries on him. Some staff must have been aware because someone gave him ice, but nobody had notified me about anything that had taken place.
It says numerous incidents involving violence and harm to their son were documented by the family. It reads, a 2025 policy audit of the Kawartha Pine Ridge District School Board found multiple failures to meet mandatory bullying policy requirements. No clear way for parents to report bullying, no guaranteed parent notification, no clear investigation steps, no defined appeal process. Jared up early must have shit the bed. Hey, Jared from Newfoundland. If I had waited much longer, I probably would have shit the bed. You know what I mean, Jared? If you're just tuning in, we're listening to what's going on in your schools, and I've told you about this. And we're listening to a video, Anwar Knight, mom from a school board in Ontario had to pull her 6-year-old kid out. We're listening, okay?
Grade 3 students had pushed him to the ground and were both kicking and hitting him. And
6 years
then
old.
Choking incidents, and then
Choking incident. Her son's 6 and 2 grades, getting beat up by grade 3s, and 6-year-old was choked at school, you fucks. Pushing him to the ground.
He had a student come up to him in the hallway and began kicking him, and then a second student decided to join in, so the two of them were kicking him.
In October 2025, as part of standard class reorganization, their 6-year-old son was moved to a split grade 1-2 class. The family says the classroom included multiple students who were routinely aggressive and violent. Yeah, some classes have more than one Johnny and Jessica, you dumb fucks.
And within a week of being in that classroom, he was coming home in tears, crying, that the kids were so mean. So at first we initially thought it was towards him, but he expressed no, his concern was for the teacher and how mean and hurtful and disrespectful they were to his teacher, and that was what was upsetting him.
The family described ongoing classroom violence, including students hitting staff, throwing objects and chairs, and desks being knocked over. They got thrown too. They say the school's response included removing items from the room and turning a bookshelf towards the wall so it could not be accessed. They wouldn't remove little Johnny and Jessica, but instead they'll remove the whole class and go to the library or gym, wherever there's a fucking space, right? They need to go home.
Lunchtime was one of the biggest stressors.
Lunchtime. Not enough supervision at lunchtime, I'll tell you that. Not enough. Not enough. And that's not your school's fault. That's your fucking government's fault. Because people are off because they're getting fucking hurt, and teachers need to be able to go hands-on. Only support staff and principals. Teachers need to be able to have self-defense holds. I told you about how teachers watched me and 3 other group home staff get our asses almost handed to us. 4 adults on 8 to 9, grade 9 to 11 boys, but all of us adults, no one got hurt. But I was working in the group home, separate from the school board. My group home kid was getting attacked by 8 to 9, grade 9 to 11 boys. And not one fucking teacher came to help. They all watched from the goddamn cafeteria fucking window. They're afraid.
That monitors 3, maybe 4, I think it's 3 classes at lunch.
Which leaves 2/3 of the lunchtime with no adults in the room. And in kindergartens, they got the older kids monitoring, which is good. And there are teachers that float around and monitor, but a teacher can't be in every fucking room, right? And the teachers need a break. Needs to be consequences. And principals can't even consequence the kids because they have to do this restorative bullshit. And principals can't do the suspending that they should be able to do because they gotta fucking deal with the pencil pushers and what fucking your premier set out. Call Doug Ford right now. 4:30 a.m. I'd call there, but I've called so much that I'm on a first name fucking basis with them, and I actually don't want to wake poor fucking Henry up. I don't give a fuck about Ian, Cheryl, or fucking Tammy. I might worry about waking up Pam. Pam was alright. She told me I could get a fucking job with Doug Ford. Just apply to GoDaddy.com. You could call Doug Ford right fucking now. I don't want to wake them up. I've called so much. It's not that I care if I wake them up, but I don't want to wake poor fucking Henry up at Doug Ford's fucking hotline bling, bitch. Back to this. Lunchtime.
Which leaves 2/3 of the lunchtime with no adults in the room. And that's when a lot of some of the physical behaviors were happening in his class. So I had asked for either an adult to be present in that classroom or for my son to go eat lunch in a different classroom.
The family repeatedly raised concerns in writing and through direct conversation with the administrators and superintendent about ongoing classroom safety issues and violent incidents. Excuse me. Excuse me, it's Crohn's. They also submitted a report through the online reported portal. HSA has verified emails and supporting documentation.
They just kept suggesting that my son go eat by himself in the office. And I kept shutting that down. And I said I will not have my son isolated and feel like he's in trouble being sent to the office because he doesn't feel safe in his classroom.
So, the victim, like what's going on in the streets, the victim at school, that was what everyone suggested, was that the kid getting attacked, go sit and eat in the fucking principal's office. Give your fucking heads a shake. I just read what you said, Jared. But I'll get back to your comment. I missed your other one. Sources indicate that more than 10 staff members at this school have taken a leave of absence. So this school where the parents fighting, 10 staff are on a leave of absence. That's your whole fucking school's on leave, bitch. Right? The staff are burnt out. You go and get attacked all day. I've worked in crisis my whole fucking life. The teachers need a break. They need help. So do your kids, you fucking idiots. Including the teacher of the classroom that's off.
It's not normal. Like, this isn't what should be normal and should be accepted. And as much as they tell me it's not accepted, the fact that it continues to happen and these kids don't have any consequences, then you are accepting their behavior.
The repeated violence was so intense that the family removed their son from the school until the administrator would address the safety concerns. She didn't get no callbacks or response, right? They don't listen to you, parents. What more do you fucking need? Pull your kids. Teachers, walk the fuck out. Call Michelle Ferrari. Squash this shit.
Do you see this as being negligent?
100%. And it's just a circle of making a report, and then they close the case, and then I would put up a stink, so then they reopen the case and say, oh no, it was a miscommunication.
This gets better, guys, because they coach your kid, okay? The family says some efforts were made, including verbal and written assurances of adult supervision during lunch. Despite this, supervision remains inconsistent and the safety concerns they raise persist today. Well, fucking the 10 fucking staff are off, you fucking idiots! That is not safe. They have supplies going in there. No shit, there's more shit going on at this school. 10 staff are off. In January 2026, so this was just a couple months ago. It's all making sense in some ways. In January 2026, the administrator introduced a daily communication book called Good News to update the family on their son's school day. Oh, so it was already called Good News, right? So that was where the coaching came through, right? So that kid, the book was called Good News. So kid, you better go home and tell mom and dad it was good fucking news. The parents began noticing that what was written often didn't match what their son actually experienced. Oh no, that kid fucking being groomed at school and coached what to say. That's sick.
Day 2, the book comes home, and it tells me that everyone got along, and he had fun in gym. He didn't want to talk about it. Please just read my book. Just read my book. What does my book say? And he just kept repeating over again. Well, she said it was a good day. She told me I had a good day. So after he opened up on that second day a little bit more, then he was expressing how during lunchtime one of the students was up running around and kicked 3 or 4 other students in the class. And he said, no, it wasn't really a good day, Mom. They weren't really all...
That's exactly what happens. The family alleges there was an alarming pattern of conflicting reports being prepared and confronted the administrator. It was decided the book would be discontinued because they're relying in the book, right?
Nice.
Do you think that the school lied to you?
I think worse than that, I think they coach my child to lie to me. Is very much how it came across, and that's exactly how I explained it to the principal when I reached out about this book. The school wants him to say it was a good day, and now he feels anxious coming home and sharing about how he actually feels. He was home for almost 3 weeks. Like, I can't keep him home forever, and you guys were promising changes, but the fact that he was traumatized for all those months leading up to, I want accountability for that. You don't just get to say, well, you sent him back, so case closed. What they're experiencing is not okay, and I, as their mother, will not accept the way that they're being treated. And that when they're too young to speak for themselves, I will at least do whatever I can to speak up for them, because my 6-year-old can't.
So that was it. And this is called Hold Schools Accountable. www.holdschoolsaccountable.ca. There's a petition on it. I'm going to leave you fucks with that. Isn't that wild? I told you this is what's going on. And that's why I can't get thrown around myself, because I've had surgery and I still feel the effects at time from surgery. And also, I got Crohn's and colitis. I just, okay, could you stop your shit so I could take one? Right? This is what's going on. I'm fucking telling you guys. School is not safe. Tumblr shooting. Perverts coming into the school. What more do you stupid fucks need? How much is that fucking paycheck, teachers, worth? Your life is worth more. Parents, your kids are struggling. Watch the news. Because when kids turn 18, they look like they're still about fucking 12. Because they're going to school, not learning shit, only learning how to be a fucking victim. Like what they're teaching on the streets. We are breeding anxiety in the school. We're breeding fucking violence in the fucking school. And that's the next fucking generation. That's the next fucking generation. You all are doing a disservice to the kids. Shame on all of you. Shame.